know most of you are MMA fans and come from the MMA world, but we had a monumental event in boxing. And for those of you who've been watching the show, y'all know we like to talk about all the martial arts, whether that's boxing, jiu-jitsu, MMA, fucking whatever is going on in the combat sports world, which we have a lot to cover. But the biggest event of them all, the most monumental event of them all, was the fight between Terence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, which we've been talking about happening for the past, what, year and a
Nigga, I've
half,
been
T-Will?
been saying it. I've been saying this shit, bro. I knew he was finna get his ass whooped. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that shit. He wasn't ready for that smoke, bro. And you know what the crazy part is, bro? He knew it. Bro, he knew it. He was like, fuck, I'm gonna get my ass whooped one more time. You gonna have to pay me.
200 bands. Oh, no, not
Dog,
200 bands.
dog,
200 million.
dog. He knew he was finna get his ass whooped, and if it was worth it, you gonna give me the bag. Bro, I've never seen a boxer in the last round dab somebody up.
What you mean?
Like at in the 12th round, he walked up to him with the glove on and said, "Hey, bro, hey, real shit. Hey, you like that?" I have never in my life seen no shit like that for in my life.
I have. That happens all the time in boxing, bro.
Camp. It's camp.
That's just respect.
Fuck
That's just
respect.
respect.
You ain't here whooping my ass in front of my daughter. Like,
Man, dude, the gravity of this situation, I don't think a lot of people know what just like took place. I mean, I honestly, all the people I was talking to, probably 95% of them were saying that Canelo Alvarez was gonna win. And their reasoning for it was it's Canelo.
fuck.
And their second reasoning was he's way bigger than Bud Crawford. Now, when I go back and we're talking about the gravity of this situation and the importance that this just had to boxing, because this is one of the fights in boxing that doesn't just translate nowadays. This
Uh-uh.
is something that translates Bud's name throughout history, throughout
Yeah.
all times. Like this is something to where people can really start calling this man a goat, and that's something we don't get, bro. That's something we don't get in boxing. And again, harping on the gravity of the situation, Terence Bud Crawford comes from my weight class.
Oh,
Terence Crawford comes from, I believe he became undisputed at 35. If not, it was 140. And undisputed, for those who don't know, in boxing, is different from a unified champion. A unified champion's win, okay, I win one belt, and then I win a second belt. That makes me a unified champion in boxing, which is already a really good accomplishment, right? But he became undisputed, which means I have every belt, all four belts. That means if we were talking in MMA sense, I have the UFC belt, I have the PFL belt, and I have the one championship belt.
bro, he sound
So
like Thanos.
he looked
He
like Thanos
he
with all them
he
belts
wanted he
around
wanted he had Titan. He wanted them type. Can I ask you a question, Noah? You seem like
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
religious man to me, huh? You seem like you a religious dude. You believe in a higher power. Can I ask you a question, brother?
Go ahead.
Back to the sides. A lot of people say this, a lot of people say that, but he's just bigger than him and this and that. You ever heard the story of David and Goliath?
I
You ever
think we've
heard of
all
that?
heard. I think we've
Yeah,
all heard
right.
that story.
And Goliath was just so big. Like David actually didn't know what to do. But you know what David did? David got a slingshot. Just one measly slingshot and just bink, fucked his size. You saw what happened. He was too fast. He was damn near more physical. His footwork was much better. He whooped him round from round. And every time Canelo got mad, because his head just kept doing this shit, he whooped his ass even more. Don't come in the pocket. And then I'm gonna play you at your own game. If you want to sit in the pocket too, I'm gonna whoop your ass doing the same thing you love doing too.
Hey, he did do all that, but again, back to the gravity of the situation. This hasn't been done since well, really ever. Because like I was talking about, he was the undisputed champion of super lightweight. And then he was the undisputed champion of welterweight whenever he went up and beat Errol Spence, who was a pound for pound one of the best boxers in the world. Nobody thought he was going to beat him. Big Fish, Man Down, Strap Season, all his nicknames. Errol Spence Jr. was legendary. And then he goes up to 154, fights Israel Madrimov, wins that belt. So then he's a 3-division world champion. A 3-division world champion. And 2 of those weight classes are undisputed. Moves up another 2 weight classes to skips over 160, goes from 154 to 168, and fights Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed champion there, who was a 2-time undisputed champion, who was relatively undefeated in that weight class. And just it was domination. People are saying it wasn't domination. People are saying that, it wasn't a shutout and it wasn't this and it wasn't that. But really, man, if you really look at what happened and the way the fight went, the mannerisms between the two, it was domination. The first 4 rounds when Canelo was trying to feel him out, he was trying to feel him out, but he really just couldn't figure him out. He couldn't figure him out the whole fight. And before he knew it, his face was reddening up. It was starting to swell up. He was getting hit with some hard jabs. Terence was just staying in southpaw, and he was a right-handed southpaw, which also confused Canelo, and was moving around. He was hitting and not getting hit. If you go and look at their face afterwards, that tells the story. Canelo's face, reddened, bruised, swollen. Terence looked like he just got back from a jog.
Bro, he was at the club. It looked like he just got back from the club.
The only thing on him was a little cut from being headbutted by Canelo.
From cheating. That's what it was from. It was from cheating. I don't
You
know
saw
what the fuck to do.
You saw Canelo shoot a double?
I don't know what to do.
He shot a double.
What we said? He said, fuck it.
He started trying to wrestle with Terence, and we know Terence wrestled, so that wasn't a good idea either.
He didn't know what to do, dog.
Crazy thing is, bro, like I was saying, this hasn't been done ever to be a 3-division undisputed world champion, to move up that many weight classes in such a short period of time. The last person we saw move up that many weight classes in this short period of time was Roy Jones Jr. when he moved up to heavyweight to win the championship there. And that was massive. That put Roy Jones Jr. in a category of one of the greatest of all time. Not only did Bud do that, but he went up to go and win the undisputed belt up there. And now something like that hasn't been, like, you got to compare that to Sugar Ray Leonard when he moved up to go beat Marvin Hagler after 2 years off of retirement. I mean, like I said, this immortalizes Terence Bud Crawford's name, man. And I'm just happy that he's getting his flowers. What's up, villains? New episodes of The Will vs. The Way Uncensored MMA podcast drop weekly. Make sure to check out our most recent episodes and latest interviews that we've had on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.